Guys, this is authoritarianism. This is fascism. This is anything and everything that falls under the category of fascism, the definition of fascism. Uh, you guys see it. The indictment from James Comey, is the one that really set it off for me. And it's not really that it's just his indictment, but it's really how he got indicted. Of course, Donald Trump pressuring Pam Bondi to prosecute him, and Pam Bondi to just get the job done with James Comey. And obviously, I don't even think that it's a strong case, because in 4 days the statute of limitations would have been up, and they wouldn't have been able to prosecute him. But Trump was pressuring her to do it, and she did it. And I just want to go, or we're just going to be going over multiple examples of authoritarianism over the past really recent news, that I haven't really gotten all to cover it. And it's bad where you can't even cover all the authoritarianism of this presidency. It's actually insane. So one, I guess we could start here. These boats that you guys probably have been seeing. I also haven't been able to get to this, but Donald Trump has basically been bombing these boats, these Venezuelan boats, saying that they're bringing drugs over to the United States, even though there's no evidence of it, or at least no evidence that has been given to the public that that they found drugs on the boats, or maybe the boats routes or something like that, something to show us that the people on these boats were terrorists, and then they're bringing drugs. The Venezuelan government is taking the position of that they're just civilian fishing boats, and they're bombing civilian fishing boats. So they released this video of them bombing the boats. I guess I'll play it. No sound, but yeah. Just delete it pretty quickly. I think there might be another video in here. Yeah, the boat's just on fire. And this isn't. There's plenty of boats that has been bombed. I think it's like 5 boats or something that's been bombed. That's not the only boat that has been shot down, and there's just been multiple boats. Venezuelan government has just been claiming that they're civilian boats, which I am inclined to maybe believe. Like I can't trust anything in this administration without evidence, because it's so crazy of the things that they're doing. Next thing up, just another thing what fascist regimes do, and it doesn't even have to be or something that we've gone over recently of the right trying to litigate the people on the left for calling the right fascists or Nazis, because that'll constitute, I guess, for some mentally deranged people to go and eliminate the so-called fascists and Nazis. But it doesn't even have to be called a Nazi. It definitely falls under fascism, but it doesn't even have to be called Nazis. You could be the Italian government that helped out the Nazis, or at least helped them militarily, right? That was a fascist regime there, of just Italy and Japan that attacked us. You could call them that, but I think that more people are familiar with the Nazis, and I don't think when we call them Nazis, or when people on the left call them Nazis, they don't mean that they're fucking murdering 1 million Jews or 1.5 million Jews, whatever it was. It just means that they're doing fascist things, like silencing their enemies, and helping out regimes like Nazi Germany and the Third Reich. And this is an instance where we could be looked at in the future of helping genocide. Like here in in Gaza. I mean, these people have been caught on video, just being live streamed of unhinged things. The people of Gaza going to humanitarian sites, and after they leave the humanitarian sites, they're being shot. They're being shot at, literally starving people. They're not letting in aid. They haven't been letting in aid, and multiple stories. Just war crime after war crime. Benjamin Netanyahu being wanted for war crimes for like over a year now, and the United States is just steadily funneling money to Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel. So it's absolutely insane. And just look at this video here. This is him speaking at the UN. Donald Trump did this the other day. Look how many people just walk out when Netanyahu gets up to speak.
Please, order in the hall. Please, order in the hall.
Look how many. Look how many realize that this is a terrible thing that this man is doing.
Please,
and this guy is being
hall.
allowed to just speak out. I mean, he's committing war crimes. He should be arrested there now. Like, why is he even being able to speak? He is, him and his government are just saying the most insane things about cleansing Gaza, etc., etc. I mean, it's just countless examples of them, just a far-right regime trying to wipe out Palestinians. And that's the video there before he speaks about whatever he speaks about. Yeah, I mean, just blatantly helping out this guy that is just so genocidal and trying to expand Israel into the greater Israel, right? So probably won't stop at Palestinians in the future, probably looking to take Jordan and other places. So it's absolutely insane that we're still helping these people out. But it was obviously known, I guess, or really not a surprise when Donald Trump got into office. I mean, I'm not even here trying to defend even the Democrats on that, because we know Joe Biden also was very on the side of Israel during that war, even last year or so. But here is the real fascism here. It gets even more blatantly obvious here. Donald Trump, this is an older video. We all knew about him pressuring the FCC, pressuring to essentially take down news that gives him bad reporting, right? Which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there's never been a president more non-free speech than Donald Trump. I mean, this guy sues media companies all day long. And for the littlest shit as well. And then he, pressures the FCC to tighten up on licenses for people that don't give him good news coverage. Like, I don't know what else to say. Just watch this video of them saying this.
Well, I think when a network is dishonest, certainly if they are dishonest because they give you 97% bad publicity or whatever it is, some ridiculous number, yeah, I would say that would be ground zero.
So are you asking Fred
Love to meet with them if they want to meet.
So there you go. Apparently bad coverage, whatever Donald Trump says bad coverage is bad coverage. So whoever gives bad coverage needs to be, cracked down on. The FCC needs to revoke licenses. He said these things plenty of times. It's well documented. Even a while ago, before this video, before his presidency, just him cracking down on news all the time. And if he really wanted to crack down on misinformation news, let's talk about Fox News itself. Fox News paid the biggest defamation lawsuit ever in the United States. I believe it was over the 2020 election, them just spewing lies about the 2020 election, lie. I guess them saying that the election was stolen from Donald Trump, which is not even close to true, and Donald Trump will still say this to this day. So he doesn't really care about misinformation. It's just who's saying the misinformation, and is it about him or not. If you and again, just like Jimmy Kimmel, Donald Trump attacking Jimmy Kimmel, I'm glad that he got his show back. It was mostly because Disney was getting their shit rocked with their stock and their just their company going down. So many Disney Plus subscriptions were getting unrenewed or being canceled, and so they had to bring them back. But Donald Trump attacking them or attacking Jimmy Kimmel for a joke, and he always says that he's telling lies, but the real people that tell the lies are just Fox News. They are the propaganda network of the United States. If you really wanted to crack down on misinformation, how many times has whether it be Laura Ingraham, Jesse Waters, Hannity, whoever's on there, of them saying 2020 election lies, they'll probably still say to this day that Donald Trump didn't lose the 2020 election. I guarantee you, if you ask Jesse Waters who won the 2020 election, he'd say Donald Trump. So he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't care about who lost or not lost, but who is telling the lies. It's just, is it in his favor or not? So yeah, that is fascism. Literally trying to silence their opponents with using the FCC to silence other news networks. Here is like I said, when they tried to, or they did indict James Comey today. It is 9/26 today. He would have been the statute of limitations would have been up for his apparently false statement that he lied to Congress. Was basically the statute that he was indicted on, I believe, just lying to Congress. He gave that in September 30th, 2020, so literally 4 days. If they would have waited 4 days, he wouldn't have been able to be indicted. Donald Trump says to his attorney general, we can't, sorry guys, we can't delay any longer. Guys, if you don't know it, or if you're not too familiar with the United States government, you're not supposed to politicize your DOJ. Like you're just not supposed. You're not supposed to tell them who to prosecute, when to prosecute them. This is absolutely insane. And even here, I even forgot about this. Donald Trump was begging for Pam Bondi to go after Letitia James, the judge that was a judge in one of Donald Trump's cases. I can't even remember which one it was. I believe it was the one in New York where he had to pay a certain amount, but he ended up winning the presidency, so he didn't have to pay a dime, of course, right? And that's another thing. Donald Trump should probably be in jail right now if he didn't win the election, for good reason, actually. And you never had Donald Trump tell Merrick Garland to go after Donald Trump. Joe Biden never did that. Joe Biden literally let Merrick Garland do whatever he wanted. Now, if he did do that, then he'd actually probably be locked up. But instead, they waited like 3 years to try to do something against him. And then it was just a delay game until he won the election. And then he got everything thrown out, right? So, what is this here? Yeah, this was... Okay, yeah, that was it. This is just... this was explaining that it was because of the Russian interference. He was, I guess, testifying to Congress about that, and then in 2020, and apparently he said something that was lying to Congress. So we'll see what happens there. I honestly think, since it took this long, come on. Donald Trump got into office earlier this year, and then you don't think that they were looking immediately to prosecute somebody? Even a few months ago, what's her name? Tulsi Gabbard was saying that Obama was creating treason. Now, where's his indictments, right? They can't find anything. They just have to, arrest him now and then try to make a case later, just try to falsify something. So I wouldn't even be surprised if he got off on whatever thing that they're saying he lied about. But I honestly don't think that, if Donald Trump was doing this pressuring, they would arrest James Comey. They definitely wouldn't have arrested James Comey if he wasn't pressuring so hard for her to do it. And these people are literally cultists, because you see all the time of, even when Tulsi Gabbard brought up the Obama treason thing, you saw that she was trying to get in the good whims of Donald Trump, because before Donald Trump said that she was lying about Iran not having any nuclear weapons, and then he went with the Mossad information over her information, and that definitely triggered her. So she's trying to just as one case, they're trying to make the leader happy, the cult leader happy here, and fulfill his I guess dreams, of indicting whoever he wants, and just doing whatever he wants to hear is basically what I'm saying. And yeah, that's just fascism, guys. I don't know what else to say. They keep trying to say that we're saying this and it's hurting people. It's not. First of all, I went over this in my other videos, but me saying he's fascist because he isn't me doing anything. I mean, Donald Trump has called multiple people fascists. I mean, come on. And they're not even close to what Donald Trump's doing here, bombing boats that are fishermen boats, and telling his DOJ to indict somebody before it's too late. Like literally 4 days before it's too late. It's 4 days, Pam, 4 days, and we won't be able to do it. You got to do it now. You got to arrest him now. Yes, sir. And that's all they say. Just a bunch of yes men. That's what he put in the cabinet, and that's what he's getting. Yes men and women. And, whatever he says, they're going to do. Donald Trump tells them to jump, and they ask how high. That's where we're at right now in the U.S. government. It's sad to see, but, we're fighting back, and we'll get it back, because I think the rest of Americans see this. In 2026, I'm expecting a slacking in the midterms, and then 2028. At this point, I mean, dude, these people are just so obviously just bad for the country. They haven't done anything for the country either. That one big beautiful bill is like the only thing they've passed so far, and it's literally a piece of dog shit. So I don't know what to say. This regime is terrifying and not American at all. So that's gonna be the end of this one, guys. I'm gonna have all links to my socials in the description, but you guys see it. Oh my god, you guys see it right here anyway. So and if you guys also want to donate to independent media, that's down below as well. But subscribe and like will do just fine, and I appreciate all you guys, and see you guys in the next one.